So you're telling me that AI made our life better. Whose life? Whose life did it make better? Sure, some people made money from it, investing and all that stuff. I don't see how it changed anyone's life for the better. I don't see it. Like, what did it change for the better? I don't know one person who benefited from AI right now. I've never benefited from AI. And I don't mean by making money, investing in AI. I mean like the actual AI making your life better. I do not know one person. Okay, all I had from AI was frustration. That's all I had from AI. And I feel like there's more frustration from AI than benefits from AI. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Shoot me if you will. If you invested in AI and you're like into technology, I have nothing against technology in general, but only if it makes sense. Right now, to me, AI doesn't make sense. So what do we get from AI? What do we get from it? We got AI assistants, online AI assistants. Whoa, that's really good. That's amazing. Because now when I go on a site, whether it's including government sites, I need to file for my taxes or ask him a question about something or this or that. So important sites, important things that I have to do. I go on a site and I want to contact the people there. What do I have to do? I press contact and then it offers me, boop, chatbot, AI assistant, chatbot. Hello, I'm your whatever. I'll help you today. I'll be your help today. Just ask me any question and I'll answer it. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, how do I do this on the site? Oh, great that you asked me that. Boom. It's like just put something from frequently asked questions. Just find something. That's not AI. That's like, we had that like 25 years ago, 30 years ago we had that. We had a simple search engine that when you asked it something, it would just find it in like, in the drawer of files with the questions it has or the rules or whatever. And then here's how you do it. You first do this, No. Then I'm like, no, but that's not what I asked you. You're giving me a general question, general answer. I asked you specific, how do I do something? Like, let's say I want to change my password or I want to change my phone number, or whatever. It doesn't matter what I have to do. I need to do something on that site, whether it's a government site or some, whatever site. And then, no. I asked you a specific question of how to do something, and you're giving me a general answer. I need to seriously, you didn't answer my questions because I've tried that and it didn't work. Oh, I'm sorry that I couldn't help you. Please ask me, but no. I'm sorry that I couldn't help you. Please explain further so I can better understand you. Seriously? You want me to go? You couldn't answer this simple question. Now you want me to go into more detail. Yet you couldn't understand this very simple, hey, how do I change my password on this? you do this. No, I tried that. It didn't work. Because it won't let me change my password or whatever it is. Oh, sorry, please explain further so I can better understand your question. Okay. I explain better. I'm sorry, I could not understand it. I'm a simple chat. I've actually had this said to me by a chatbot, but by several of them. I only understand simple questions. We're calling this AI, artificial intelligence. I mean, you could find the dumbest fuck out there, the dumbest person out there, and it would be 10 times more, not 10 times, 100 times smarter than these AI assistants. So the only thing that did was remove human contact. Remove human contact, and that's all there is to it. That's all it did. It's making more money for whatever. And when it's the government that does this, I'm thinking, look, we pay you taxes, and you do this to us. You just put some chatbot that doesn't know what he or she or it is talking about, and you're giving us frustration, and for that frustration we got to pay you 20, 30, 40, 50% in taxes. Really? Then we have photo apps that basically every photo app now is AI photo, just one click and AI photo. Really? So in the past we had this, and absolutely no one called it artificial intelligence. Absolutely no one. We had algorithms. In fact, I think that Google's algorithms in the past, like 15 years ago, were far more sophisticated than they are now. I think, and I might be wrong, I don't know, I don't work for Google, but just from me trying to find things on YouTube, in Google, it feels like there's a lot of guessing by Google. Oh, let me see. A lot of, it's almost like the guy, who you would ask a question and then he would change the subject because he thinks that he's interesting. And another subject might be interesting to talk about. So like, it's almost like a narcissistic guy in a way that, you ask him a question. Hey, do you know how I can change my tire on my car? And then, oh yeah, I do, but he actually doesn't. Or maybe he does, it doesn't matter. And then he goes into, I watched a movie yesterday. It was really good. You might want to watch it. It's, whatever. Apocalypse Now. And it's a great movie. And then he starts talking to you about something else, and he wants to show off his, movie watching skills or whatever, like, his knowledge, if you will. And, it's kind of like that. Google algorithms today, because you want to find a specific thing in Google or on YouTube. No, but let me just show you these videos here instead, because, I think that you might be into them. No Google, no YouTube. I want to, right now, search for this, and I want to watch something on this. Yeah, we understand. But But, let me just tell you that what you're searching right now is not trending. It's not trending. So I'm going to give you this video instead. But I was trying to find how to do this, or how to, I was trying to find this information. I don't need that information right now. It doesn't matter. We think that you might be interested in this. That's AI today. AI feels like a big fraud to me. It really feels like a big fraud to me, this AI thing. Now, I'm not talking about some underground, or not that underground, but like this scientific, they're working on some robots that can do this and that and blah, 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 blah. But I feel like we've had robots for a long time. Maybe they weren't intelligent, but I don't know how intelligent these robots today are, to be honest. They can do certain things, but I mean, we had robots in the past without everyone calling it AI, and they performed surgeries, and you have the robots in manufacturing, and they're doing all kinds of work, precise work, with incredible precision, right? So all this AI is like, so wait a minute, we're going to replace who? We're going to replace all this, photo and video and movies. They want to replace actors in movies with AI. Dude, who's benefiting from this? Just the movie production companies that have already cut down expenses to very little, and they're making tons of money from all the movies that are just sequels, and let's make a sequel of a sequel and a sequel of a sequel, and let's make a prequel. Now that we've made all the sequels, let's make prequels. And then we're going to go back to sequels after the prequel because there's not enough of them. And we're going to do a remake. And some remakes are fine. Like after 20, 30, 40 years, you do a remake. But things have become so weird that sometimes you have a remake after a few years. And I'm like, I can't remember which movie it was, but somewhat recently, I saw a movie and I was like, oh, didn't I just watch that a few years ago? Oh no, this is a remake. But that was released a few years ago. Oh, let's do that. So, and now they want to replace actors and everything, and just everything's going to be done by AI. Who is benefiting from this? Are we benefiting from this? Human touch is disappearing, right? You go to, first of all, you walk down the street and everyone has their headphones in. Huh? What? Huh? I can't hear. I can't hear. You need to hear the birds and the cars passing by and people chattering and people just walking the steps. You need to hear these things because this is life. This is life. And these people are not hearing that. In addition to that, not only that we're not hearing things, but we're doing this the whole time. I cannot understand people walking around and watching videos. Walking around and watching videos. And I see that all the time. But okay, let's go back to the AI thing. I mean, this is closely related to the AI thing that I'm talking about, because we're removing humans from everywhere, from everything. We're removing humans from So basically now you're walking down the street and no one even, everyone's into their phones and headphones. I don't understand these headphones where you can just zone out, space out, and like not hear anything around you. What's the point of that? Why would I want to not hear anything? It's so weird. Dead silence is weird unless you're sleeping or trying to sleep. Imagine walking outside and just dead silence. It freaked me out. Like no wind. Now you might think, oh, I would love that. It would be so relaxing. No. No wind, no birds chirping, no nothing. Okay? Silence where you're in the woods somewhere and you're walking on the leaves or maybe sitting down and you hear just the leaves and the birds and the wind and everything. That's super relaxing. That's super relaxing. But nothing, dead silence, just try to do that. Actually, there's something. I can hear something. Right? But imagine dead silence. I don't like it. So this AI thing is removing humans from everywhere, and now you're walking down the street. Humans are into some screens and headphones and whatever. Then you go online. You're trying to do something. It's an AI chatbot wanting to help you. This reminds me, if you watched the movie with Kevin James, Chuck and Larry or whatever, when he's trying to I forgot his name, but Gary Lavenstein or whatever his name is, I don't remember. No, Gary Lavenstein. This is what this chatbot is, AI assistant. I type in the question, it gives me some generic answer, and then boom, these photo apps, So we're calling everything AI now. It's face swap. That's what we need in life. I mean, fine, for fun, for entertainment or whatever, you swap your face for something else. But that's what people are investing in AI to do, face swaps? Because I don't see anywhere else where AI is actually helping me or any of the people I know. Doctors, lawyers, this and that. I mean, it's all generic shit online when it comes to AI. So maybe somewhere in some, China or US government or somewhere, underground, they're working on some robot and, this and that. That may be, some sophisticated stuff. But 90+% of this AI nonsense that I see everywhere, AI, this is AI. Get this AI thing, one click, is just nonsense. It's just nonsense. And this is what we're striving. Well, not striving, but this is what where we're going to have AI girlfriends and boyfriends and weird assistants who don't know anything about anything. Really? Well, I'll make more videos about this. So come back for part 2 probably very soon. And not just AI, but all kinds of stuff. Subscribe.